Have you ever wondered what happened to PJ Crenshaw, Jammy Jams Crenshaw, Parajammy's Crenshaw? He last appeared in SML movie Junior's Big Playtime 2, where he acted as the owner of PJ's PJs during playtime with Junior, Cody, and Joseph. And PJ Crenshaw is another kid who has attended Why You Dumb Elementary, who is based on actually a real person who bullied Logan and Pablo in middle school. But before he made a physical appearance, PJ was mentioned in both Chef Pee-Pee's Kids and Bowser Jr.'s House Party, where both videos make him seem to be the coolest kid in school. However, in Bowser Jr.'s House Party, Jr. mentioned that Roy is the coolest kid in school because he goes to see the Super Bowl without paying. But when Jr. sees Roy, he says that Roy is even cooler than PJ Crenshaw.
Joseph, Roy's at my house right now! Dude, what is Roy doing at your house? Roy's the coolest kid in school! I know! Even cooler than PJ Crenshaw. Wait, Jammy Jams Crenshaw? Pair of Jammy's Crenshaw! Oh man!
And both Roy and PJ Crenshaw are considered rivals, trying to see who is the coolest kid in school. But to answer the question, where is PJ Crenshaw, he actually hasn't made an appearance in 2 months. And my first theory about where he is that he's getting homeschooled. And the reason I say that he's homeschooled now is because of SML movie PJ Crenshaw, where the video starts in Why You Dumb Elementary School, with Jackie Chu teaching about anteaters and telling everyone to take notes. But Junior doesn't have a pencil, so he asks Roy for one, but he says no, and as soon as Junior goes back to his seat, PJ Crenshaw shows up. And right when PJ enters, everyone sees him as the coolest kid in school, even the teacher. But Jackie Chu is confused as he thought PJ was homeschooled. But PJ says that he was kicked out of homeschool and now has to go to school in person.
Hey, is this Jackie Chu's class?
Dude, that's PJ Crenshaw!
Jammy Jams Crenshaw?
Pair of Jammy's Crenshaw?
No way!
PJ Crenshaw, what are you doing here? I thought you were homeschooled by your mom.
Yeah, but I got kicked out of homeschool.
Which shows that PJ was homeschooled before and probably went back to being homeschooled simply because he preferred to be taught at home rather than at school. However, what was the reason he's now back to homeschooling? Was it his own free will, or could he have actually gotten suspended or expelled from school? Because in SML movie Chef Pee-Pee's Kids, while Cody and Junior are talking to Chef Pee-Pee and telling him to be a better father, Cody mentions that Chaz got beat up by PJ Crenshaw, the coolest kid in school.
What happened to Chaz today at school?
He got beat up on the playground by PJ Crenshaw.
What, PJ Crenshaw?
Yeah, PJ Crenshaw.
Pair of Jammy's Crenshaw?
Jammy Jams Crenshaw, that's him.
Well, who is PJ Crenshaw? PJ Crenshaw's the coolest kid on the planet!
Which shows that PJ has a history of beating up other classmates, which usually will result in a suspension or an expulsion. But depending on the fight, it could cause someone to be expelled. And also, if you remember when Junior was asking Roy for a pencil, he then asked PJ if he could borrow one of his pencils. But instead of rejecting Junior like Roy did, PJ let him borrow his pencil, but told Junior that he wanted it back later.
Excuse me, PJ Crenshaw, pair of Jammy's Crenshaw, Jammy Jams Crenshaw?
Ew, PJ, why is this loser talking to you?
Ladies, that's harsh. Let's hear what the little man has to say.
I was wondering, your coolness, if I could borrow one of your pencils?
Yeah, like PJ would let you have one of his pencils.
Hey, PJ makes his own decisions. Yeah, sure, you can borrow one.
Really?
Yeah, but I want it back later.
However, Junior loses PJ's pencil and is panicking because if he doesn't return PJ's pencil, then Junior would be considered a loser apparently. And since PJ is the coolest kid in school, he apparently chooses who's cool and uncool, which is a weird kind of dynamic that is only for elementary and middle school. But later, it turns out that Roy took PJ's pencil as he was jealous that he wasn't popular anymore.
Why would you steal that pencil from me? Well, because if I can't be cool, then you can't be cool. Well, but you can't do that. PJ needs that pencil back. Look, I'll do anything to get that pencil back. All right, well then teach me how to be cooler than PJ Crenshaw.
And the reason I'm bringing this up is because when PJ goes to Junior's house to get his pencil back, he finds out that Junior doesn't have the pencil and pushes him against the wall since he doesn't have PJ's pencil, showing how aggressive PJ gets if people lose something that is his, which could be the reason that he got suspended or expelled because he probably got into a really bad fight. And another theory is that PJ Crenshaw started his own kids club and dropped out of school. And the reason I say this is because of SML movie Jeffy's Club, where Jeffy sees Marvin and Rose getting ready to go to an adult club with Brooklyn Guy and Karen, and he asks if he can go with them. But thankfully, Brooklyn Guy says the club only allows adults who are 21 or older, which causes Jeffy to get mad and decides to open his own club.
Hey Daddy, where are you guys going?
We're going to the club.
Ooh, can I go?
No, it's for adults only.
Well, I'm 19.
Yeah, sorry kid, it's 21 and up.
But you're a cop. Can't you sneak me in?
Nope.
We're married.
Yeah, sure we are, buddy. Okay, everybody, to the club!
Let's go.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna start my own club, and none of you will be allowed in it.
And he then goes to the playroom in the house and sets up his own club, asking Junior, Cody, and Joseph to bring guests. And when Jeffy opens his club, Cody brings a firefighter known as Chief to check for a possible fire hazard. However, Jeffy gets mad because no adults are allowed to enter, so Junior hires Bully to be a bouncer and only let the people on the list in. However, when PJ comes to club Jeffy, he isn't allowed in as his name isn't on the list. But since he's the coolest kid in school, he's allowed in by Junior.
What's going on?
This guy said I'm not allowed in your club because I'm not on the list.
Of course you're allowed in, PJ.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Hey, man, you're really lucky he showed up when he did.
Bully, you didn't let PJ in?
You said only to let people in if their name is on the list, and his name was not on the list.
But PJ Crenshaw's the coolest kid in the world. Of course he's allowed in.
Well, you didn't tell me that.
But just like Jeffy made his own club because he was not allowed to go to an actual club, PJ could have opened his own club because of the one time he was not allowed into the Jeffy's club. And since he is so popular and everyone supports him, with all of that support, he could have easily created his own kids club and dropped out of school to pursue his business, probably making a lot of money because it would be very popular. But you might be thinking that a kid can't just drop out of school, especially elementary school. However, in SML movie Jeffy's New Shoes, Black Yoshi mentions that he dropped out of the 4th grade because he didn't read so well and didn't know his shapes.
Yeah, Mr. Choo Choo Train. Well, my name's Black Yoshi, and I'm here because I dropped out of the 4th grade because Miss Limpkiss said I ain't read so good and I ain't know my shappies.
Which shows that the other characters have dropped out before in elementary school and makes me believe that PJ could have dropped out to pursue his own kids club business or maybe his own PJ's business as seen in Junior's Big Playtime 2.
How are PJ's PJ sales doing? You'll have to explain it to me because I can't read graphs.
Well, Mr. PJ, we were doing all right on Sunday, and then come Monday, it's like we took Miralax, and by Friday we were at new all-time lows.
Guys, I trusted you with my brand. If this keeps up, I'm gonna have to find another firm.
Oh, no need to do that, Mr. PJ. We'll figure out a way to get your sales up.
Well, you better figure it out.
And my last theory is a little bit of a stretch, but Roy could have kidnapped PJ. Before PJ was the coolest kid in school, Roy was the coolest kid in school, who coincidentally is also based on a real person. And the reason I believe that Roy kidnapped PJ was because he was jealous of him and wanted to be the coolest kid in school, as shown in SML movie PJ Crenshaw, where when PJ Crenshaw comes in, he forces Roy to get out of his seat and lets Junior take one of his pencils. And as I said before, Junior promises to return the pencil, but we already know that Roy took PJ's pencil because he wants to make Junior appear uncool. And so, to get the pencil back, Roy says that Junior needs to show Roy how to be cooler than PJ Crenshaw. But when PJ goes to Junior's house to get his pencil back, Junior quickly snitches on Roy, but PJ declares both Junior and Roy uncool as Junior snitched. But Roy challenges PJ to a cool-off where they see who is cooler with a bet where the loser has to leave and never come back. And in the cool-off, there were 3 competitions where PJ beat Roy in the Kool-Aid drinking competition.
I did it! The winner is PJ Crenshaw, Denny's Crenshaw, Crenshaw!
And Roy beat PJ in the second competition of getting to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop.
Alright, I'm done. How? Because of this big tongue. And the winner is Roy!
But in the final contest, PJ and Roy compete to try and win over a girl, and Roy tries to use his Super Bowl tickets to win the girl over, while PJ starts showing the girl all of his expensive items, and at the end, the girl ends up choosing PJ, which declares PJ the winner of the cool-off and leads Roy to leave Pensacola.
No! We have a winner! Hey.
Yeah?
Time to get stepping.
Do I really have to go?
Yeah, this town ain't big enough for 2 cool kids.
But where am I supposed to go?
Wherever a girl will pay for you.
But what if no girl will pay for me?
Don't worry, man. They'll pay for you.
Alright.
Hey.
Yeah?
Keep your head up, champ.
I'll try.
However, since nobody has seen him after this video, it could mean that Roy has planned to get his revenge and take his spot back as the coolest kid in school. Think about it, Roy has never been nice to anyone, obviously except for girls, which makes me think that Roy would break the bet and secretly come back to Pensacola but go to a different school so that nobody mentions the bet they had. And while in this other school, something could have happened which caused Roy to plot his revenge on PJ and later kidnap him so that he could return as the cool kid in school. Also, we have seen multiple characters get revenge on someone for something really bad. For example, in SML movie Sick Ken, Junior throws Ken out of the window, causing Ken to break in half. And Cody comes back freaking out after seeing that Ken was broken and calls Junior a murderer and saying that since he killed Ken, he's gonna kill someone that Junior loved.
I threw Ken and he flew out the window.
Junior, you killed my boyfriend!
I mean, he can't be killed if he wasn't alive.
Yeah, he's a dog. He can't die.
Junior, you're a murderer!
I'm not a murderer. I'm more like a toy breaker.
Yeah, you're
a toy breaker. He's a toy. Yeah, I broke his toy. I broke it. Yeah, that's what I broke.
Hey, Junior.
Wait, what?
You know what?
What?
You killed someone I love, so now I'm gonna kill someone you love.
So Cody tries to get his revenge on people that Junior cares about, like Chef Pee-Pee, Bowser, and Joseph. And if Roy did kidnap PJ, it would be the perfect time to bring back Roy, at least for one more time, to show the beef that PJ and Roy have once again for a final time. But let me know down in the comments where you think PJ went. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and click on this video here.